Number 1 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Cruz has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie
left
Blackmon
fielder.
now. First
Charlie
chance for him here in the
Blackmon.
top of the first with nobody on. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner. Foul. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Aaron
number
Judge
99.
is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing.
And now they've got him picked off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Justin Turner. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Justin
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Batting set, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
George Springer.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting 7th.
Now the pitch.
The shortstop, number 1.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is settling in now. Jose Ramirez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Leake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, number 1.
Number 1 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Another 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Standing in, Carlos Ruiz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, John Lester. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 6.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 is there for it. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Right fielder, number
at the plate, Nelson Cruz trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, George Springer. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He drew a walk his first time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Springer going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
First baseman,
Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the inning goes away in Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th inning, left fielder, George.
Into the windup
Springer.
and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Judge is there to put it away for route number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Rounded down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, number 1. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for
He's in
Chicago.
to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in,
Shortstop.
Jose Ramirez
Jose
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leake.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. I like the call.
Looking at a fastball. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Ruiz. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Carlos.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one stayed up a little high. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Springer moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he got him swinging. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Number 1 into shallow left. And that's the third out. Striding in once again, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. Ready once again, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Leak into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right fielder, Aaron.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throwing to second. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Hit in the air to right field. Cruz is going to get there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a drive out to left center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one stayed too low apparently. Lester ready. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But foul. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Leake. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Alexi Ramirez will get the call here. He'll hit.
Number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Carlos Ruiz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Number 1 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Melky Cabrera is into the on deck. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Lorenzo Cain. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in once again. Number 1. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Leading off
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Number 1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cain. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. So digging in now, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Travis rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he won't make it back to third as it's a botched squeeze attempt here as he becomes a very costly out number 2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance. stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Aaron Judge.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth. At the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Snap throw from the catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Due next. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. The loss goes to Mike Leake. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.